and welcome. Today we will code chatbot. But before we code our chatbot, we have to understand about the technology which we will use while coding a chatbot. And the technology which we are going to use is known as NLP, which stands for Natural Language Preprocessing. And it's part of computer science and more specifically machine learning and artificial intelligence. What is NLP? In very simple words, we can describe NLP as a process which gives our system of computer of understanding of our language, our natural language which humans speak. It gives an ability to our computer to understand spoken words or words which are written so that they can interact with each other. This technology is actually used in our day-to-day life. We can have examples of this technology in form of Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistants. So before we start coding our chatbot, let me take you step by step process of NLP, so that you can get an understanding what we will code and how we will code. So I have opened this separate Chrome window where I've opened this image. So this image, as you can see, there is a raw text which we get from our let's say we have done web scraping and we got a raw text which has a lot of information, and it is very computive intensive, and some of the information doesn't even make sense. So what we will do, we will take a raw text, we will feed it, and we will do tokenization. What is tokenization? We will divide that text into tokens by doing lemmatisation and stemming. What is stemming and lemmatization? So stemming is basically, let me give you an example. Let's say I'm saying change, changing, changed. As you can see, there is few words which are common in change, changing, and changed, which is chang. So stemming will take chang and put it aside. This is what stemming does. What is lemmatization? Lemmatization is basically, if I say change, changing, and changed, you can see there is one common variable in all these form of changes, which is changa. So it will take that part of it. We will make a tokens of our word, then we will go ahead and we will do some cleaning of a text. We will do POS tagging, which stands for part of speech tagging. What is part of speech tagging? Let's say we have a word and we have to understand what actually that word or statement conveys. So there must be some adjectives, there must be some determinants, there must be some nouns, pronoun on that word. So this part of speech tagging, what it does, it gives a tag that okay, this is an adjective, this is a noun, this is a determinant of that statement, and it actually specifies the grammar, if I can say in very loose term, of that statement. And then we will go ahead and we will do stop word removal. What is stop word removal? So there are some words, there are some few words which we use to form a statement which are unnecessary. Let's say, can I go to Jaipur for vacation? So here the key part which we need is Jaipur and vacation. All the rest of the word in the statement is we don't need it for our system to understand what we are conveying. So the stop word removal thing just removes the unnecessary words which we have in our statement. This flow of diagram is not very clear, because we do lemmatization and stemming first, then we go ahead and create a bag of words, and then we do POS tagging, then there is NER, which is name entity relationship. Let's say I'm talking about, let's say the seven wonders of the world, Taj Mahal is one of them, which is situated in Agra. So here Taj Mahal and Agra is entity which are known. So we like make a relation between them, make a relation between name and entity. So there are few things which this diagram is missing, and I think there are different diagrams, and this is like a very broad uh, flow of our NLP, which is lexical analysis, semantic, syntactic disclosure, and pragmatic analysis. So we will go through everything, and yeah, before I start coding, I have to give you one more concept to understand, which is count vectorization. So when we do our processing, we come there are some words which are repeated every time, and there are some words which are repeated 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, 10 times. So we make a matrix out of it. Let's say there is a color red which comes 2 times, so we make a column of red and we give score 1, the number of time it occurs, 0 if it doesn't occur in anywhere. Then there is yellow. In yellow column we give a score of 1. Then there is green, we give a score of 1. To like make this thing more clear, so for room we make an column, let's say array, and for every room word, or if a room is repeated every time, there will be 1. If Paris is repeated, there will be 1. Italy is repeated, there is 1. So basically it is for counting and for keeping track of our words in our statement. The better example is this: the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So as you can see, the comes 2 times, 1 here, 1 here. Quick comes 1 time, 1 here. Brown comes 1 time here. Fox comes 1 time here. Jumps 1 time, over 1 time, lazy 1 time, and dog 1 time. This is how we make a count vectorization of our raw data or of our words which we have given. And when we separate our words, we call it a bag of words on which we do our processing and computation. So this is some basic information about NLP and the process of NLP. In next video we will actually start coding our chatbot, where I will import some libraries, where I will use some libraries, and I will tell you what every library do in our code. And if you want to follow along, you can start. If you want to code, you can start by next video. You can start coding by next video. This is just an explainer video of NLP, and a quick brief and very basic and very scratchy and raw explanation of NLP and what we are going to use in our coding. So till then, peace.